festive. The holiday season is a time filled with friends, with family, with food. But for the host or hostess, it can be quite overwhelming. Here with some hacks for a stress-free holiday. DIY expert and founder of Brit & Co., Brit Morin. Good to see you.
Hi. You look fabulous.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
You know what? You look like a present.
A present with some snow on my arms.
I like
So we got a lot to get into here. Where should we start?
Well, we're actually going to start back here.
Oh, we are.
So
Okay.
I have to say, I'm a pretty digital girl. I use my phone for recipes, but when it comes to cooking for a holiday meal, printing out your recipes and taping them up on your cabinets at eye level is actually one of the best things you can do. Your fingers don't get dirty, you aren't turning pages.
And your screen on your iPad doesn't get disgusting from all the stuff all
So you
over.
move it around the kitchen and put little stations out.
Okay.
And speaking
That's
of
organized.
which, when you have your stations, this is another great tip. Have your serving bowls ready to go. Label them with what's going in there. That way you know you have enough for your meal.
Oh,
you have it
smart.
all prepped. You will literally take the stress out of your day if you just prep in these two simple ways.
Yum. I just want to put the corn
it's not
right
real
in.
corn yet. But speaking of the hero of the meal, let's talk about mashed potatoes.
Oh,
Let's
gosh.
talk about
It really is the
assume-
foundation for all
Well,
meals.
she speaks
Are
for
you no
both of us when
carb?
she says, oh.
Okay, you can make them whatever way you want, carbs or not. But one fun thing here is that, you're mixing mashed potatoes, it might be splattering, or maybe your kids are helping like mine do.
Oh, look at
This
you.
is a DIY splatter guard. We just took a plate, we cut a couple holes and put it here. This is also, of course, great for putting on eggs if you have them, or like if you're making a cake batter, whatever you have. But really, the fun tip here is also, this is really old-fashioned actually, adding a pinch of baking powder or baking soda to your mashed potatoes along with some milk or buttermilk actually creates a chemical reaction. It's a CO2 reaction that creates air, and so that is actually creating fluffier mashed potatoes.
What? That is the science behind the fluffy
The science
potato.
behind the fluffy potatoes.
Well done.
You see, they just fluffed. They fluffed. They fluffed, everybody.
That's it. Science,
incredible.
Chemistry class.
I love
Chemistry for the holidays. Okay, so if you have your ham, your turkey, whatever, it takes up... Thank you. Usually it takes up a lot of space in your fridge, and you typically have a lot of other things you need
Yes.
space for in your fridge.
In your
So a lot of
stacking
people
stuff.
don't realize that a cooler can actually be a great secondary refrigerator for you. It also, if you have a turkey or something like that, helps with the brining process.
Is that a turkey
This
in
is
there?
a turkey, and obviously if you have a bigger turkey, get a bigger
No.
cooler.
The turkey looks very upset. The turkey, Britt, does not look happy about this
The turkey is in jail right now, and it's cooler, okay? So
That
we're
brine
putting the
looks
brine
nice.
in here. Yeah, brine usually stays on the turkey for about 6 to 18 hours. So you want to make sure you have ice in the cooler as well. Keep it below 40 degrees.
Yeah.
Close it, and you're done until it's ready to get out and roast.
My gosh.
Now, Kelly.
Yes?
When I say the words soggy bottom, what do you think?
Soggy bottom, I think of myself getting out of the show.
Okay, perfect. Or what happens to a turkey if you leave it to roast in the pan and the drippings all fall off and the fat and everything. So one fun hack around this is to actually take a piece of aluminum foil. You can take a pretty long piece like this. And actually just fold it up a little bit. Now you're going to actually create a ring that the turkey or ham or whatever meat of your choice can sit on right in the pan. This creates not only 360 degrees of heat around the turkey or ham, but also
That's
all
cool.
those drippings go down to the bottom and
like
it doesn't get soggy.
After you have a childbirth, you know what I mean?
They give you
the
tin
little
foil?
ring. They don't give you tin foil, but it's for after you have children.
Oh,
This-
inside of the,
Yes.
We'll tell you about that later, Ryan.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a different
I was just trying to get through the holidays, guys.
Right.
All right.
That's amazing. That's
Yes,
a great
no
hack.
soggy bottom turkey.
Yes.
Also spray it with cooking spray before you do it. so it
Okay, well,
doesn't
that looks
stick.
great.
All right, what do you think is in here?
That is coffee, tea, or matcha latte.
That
Right.
is a nut. That's
A nut milk?
What's it called?
It's a nut milk latte. It's a turmeric latte.
It's going with your holiday meal, so you might be guessing
it's
incorrectly.
gravy.
Yes,
Oh, is that
because
gravy?
it's actually gravy, correct.
Oh, I was going to
let's see.
say,
You can open
what's
this.
it called? Eggnog.
Or eggnog,
called
maybe.
Easy for you
a
to
lot of
remember.
people, if you're like me, are like constantly microwaving your gravy
Yes.
the day of, but putting it in a thermos until you're ready to serve keeps it warm all the way
That's
up
a great
until the
idea.
meal starts. And same thing with your side dishes.
Good.
Applesauce.
Yeah, it smells sweet.
It smells like applesauce.
Is there cinnamon in there?
There's a little bit of cinnamon
cinnamon.
apple
There's
in
cinnamon
there.
in there.
Yeah,
Cinnamon.
yeah. We like
Cinnamon.
to make our gravy fancy. All right, so your side dishes also, if you don't have warming drawers, you want to keep them warm before everything's ready to go. Put them in the cooler. Again, make sure they're not super warm, so they're going to melt your cooler. Adding a towel to the bottom so it can rest just like this. Close it up, and then when you're ready to serve, take it all out.
This is a great idea.
I love it.
Need a couple coolers.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, more holiday hacks. Stay with us. And the holiday hacks. And what do we see? I spy pie
holiday
crust.
hacks.
Do you like pies?
We love
I hope
pies.
you say
We
yes.
do.
Okay.
Yes.
We've got a few ideas for creative ways to make your pies. So first of all, we're going to talk about decorative pie crust. Now you can either make your pie crust by yourself or buy it ready-made, whichever you prefer. And you can actually use things around your home to make the decorative crust. So we've got a corkscrew, we've got tongs, and we've got a fork. So
That tong.
Exactly.
It's a different song.
So I'm going to show you. So with the tongs, so with the corkscrew, you're going to just press flat and make a decorative shape. With the tongs, you're just going to pinch. So you can fold it up
So fold
around
it down,
the edges
okay.
of your pie.
With the corkscrew, I do that?
Okay.
Yeah, but you can do it like you can sort of overlap them if you want. Yeah, you can fold it over just like that. I'm going to show you. The fork adds more traditional crust, sort of like line. That's really pretty. And I actually like the tongs. It creates this little like loop effect that you can
I like it. That's beautiful. Well done.
You did your whole crust.
Not
Look at
bad,
that.
right?
I love that.
Well, you really put a lot of effort into that, right?
Now, you might have a lot of things to prep and cook for your
Very
holiday
busy.
celebration. So one tip is actually to start now. Make your pie, put it in the freezer, and forget about it until
That's a
it's
good
time
point.
to cook
Great
it.
idea.
One less thing to
Pop
have
it
to
in
deal
the
with.
oven. Exactly. You can prep a lot of stuff before the actual
Don't
day.
forget to pop it in the oven. My mom once bought a frozen pie on sale for
No.
Thanksgiving, took it out and thawed it, didn't realize it had to go into the oven.
Pro tip, right here, everybody. You heard it here.
One minor detail.
Exactly. If it's going in the oven, this is similar to, the turkey. If you ever want to cover and make sure something doesn't get burnt, cover it with foil.
Oh.
So a lot of people burn their pie crust because it cooks first. So covering your pie crust with foil will prevent those burnt edges. Make sure it
Make
cooks
it
nice and thorough in the
yeah.
middle. So it's super yummy and tasty. If you actually want to reuse those mason jars in your house, you can make mini pies.
I love a mini
Is that-
pie.
I love a mini pie. So be sure to turn it metal side out. So you want to put the metal on the bottom. This is effectively a pie pan now.
Are
so
you
can
kidding
create
me?
like little mini pie crust and just pinch them right inside here.
Dude, it's
I
perfect
know.
for us.
Use your decorative edges just like we talked about.
And it's low fat that way.
way
Fewer
less calories. Exactly.
And look how cute they become.
Okay, and if you're the ultimate like lazy person and just want to buy your pie, I don't judge you. That's okay. You can get a $6 pie at the store and then get some biscuit cutters and
Oh, that's
actually
from there.
go
Wow.
in for the kill. This is how you're going to fake all your friends and family out
that's
for
genius.
thinking
And
that
they
you
think
actually
you're a genius.
Yeah, exactly. And
What
then
about
pick it up
this?
just like this. And you can use this for cheesecake, for brownies. This is a fun trick for anything. And all you're going to do to make it look extra fancy is top it with some whipped cream.
Kelly,
Thank
do you want to make sure this is whipped cream?
I better make sure.
Little
You should
sprinkling of
authenticate,
cinnamon
please.
right on top, just like this.
Yeah. Is that the real stuff? Okay. For all these hacks and more, go to our website, kellyandorion.com. Thank you so much for coming. We'll be right back. Thanks, Brit. Great job.